Hey guys, it's Zoe from Frymax. I'm just with Nick at Bishopston Fish Bar in Bristol, and we are testing this oil with an Ebro. So this is an oil tester, and it measures your oil in a unit called TPM, Total Polar Materials. And what this does is, once it's ready, once there's been no oil, so no product in the oil, you swirl this around and you wait 5 minutes, and it'll give you a reading which will tell you how fast your oil has degraded. So as you fry, as you're using product in your oil, it's constantly being used and degraded. This can be either through oxidation, hydrolysis, or the residue out of chicken juices or chicken products or breaded products, and this will degrade your oil. So with this you can measure how fast it's degrading and then make a decision on whether you want to replenish your oil, cascade your oil, or totally replace the pan. So if you do have a fish and chip shop, this is a great piece of kit to have. Interesting fact is that in some countries it's a legal requirement to change your oil once this hits a certain level. So in other countries there's a recommended guideline. In some countries though, it's a legal requirement. Hey guys, just with Nick at Bishopston, and we are talking about portion sizes. So there's a tray of chips there, a small bag here, and a large bag here. So we're just talking about chip sizes, and I explained how that would probably be a small in my fish and chip shop in Cardiff. Nick, why don't you tell us what a small is in yours?
I would say in my shop that would be what we classify as a half portion of chips. So we charge basically £1.50 for that. So that to me is it's a half portion. So I couldn't give that out as a portion in here. Not after all these years. That there is that's a portion. That's a proper portion.
And how much would you charge for that?
That'd be £3.50.
£3.50.
£3.50 for that one.
And this is?
That would be what I call a lunchtime deal, which again it's not as much as a small one. It's just a little bit more than what you would say what your size would be. But as long as it fills the tray up, I mean, it looks good.
Yeah.
So the customer opens that and I think that's just right for lunchtime.
I think you touched on an important part there, and that is the psychology of portion control. A lot of things we get labelled with is your portion is too small, but when you go to these larger chains, because the packaging is full, the psychology is that you're getting the right amount. Yes. So that's exactly why we serve in trays, because the tray is full and it looks a lot fuller. But talking about a lot of things, all fish and chips related.